behind the mortuary was a big water, kind of like a dry wash, except it was for irrigation purposes. And there were these great big blackberry bushes that grew there, and boysenberry bushes, and they were so, we had 1x8s. We'd lay out on them, it would hold our weight. We'd lay down there and pick those berries and just spent a lot of time eating them. But when the phone rang, you had to run like crazy clear across the parking lot to get in the mortuary in time with the phone. Also, I did the calculation. We didn't know whether to get a washer and a dryer because there wasn't a washer and a dryer there. And so I went and looked in the used appliance store, and I found a used washing machine and a used dryer, and together I could buy them both for $150. And so then I figured if we spent $3 or $5 a week at the laundromat with quarters, I'd spend that much anyway, and it'd be cheaper to buy those appliances. So I got permission. He said, yeah, you can do that. So I hooked the washing machine up to the dishwasher attachment in the sink up in the apartment upstairs. And the dryer was in the garage, and because that's where the gas was, it was a gas dryer, and I hooked up a sleeve to the, they did have a little stovepipe in there, and I hooked the sleeve to the stovepipe and blew the lint out outside that way. That worked fine until one evening the owner's son was there, and it was my evening off, and Susan and I went to the grocery store or something, put a wash in, and went to the grocery store, and the drain hose blew out of the sink. We had it tied down with a string. It blew out of the sink and emptied the washing machine on the carpet of the apartment, which was right above the viewing room. So they had these big fluorescent lights. The fixtures filled with water and started dripping there. And luckily he saw what was going on and was able to move the deceased, the casket, into the chapel and set it all up for he said, oh, I just had to set this up. And then as soon as we got home, he said, what is going on? I went up there and saw the washing machine up there in your apartment, and there was no door on the apartment, just the bedroom part of it. And he said, I turned it all off. So anyway, it was an exciting time for him. We ended up taking all those light fixtures down and drying them all out, and I paid to have the carpet cleaned and stuff. It was an exciting time. Luckily, I didn't have to repaint. Another time, Susie came home from the grocery store, and she had groceries and canned goods and stuff. And there was a long hallway, and the stairs went up to our apartment. She went up the stairs, and as she came in, they were having a rosary, and the owner was there, and he put his finger across the lips. Shh, we're having a rosary here. So she didn't shut the door really loud or anything. She crept over to the stairs and climbed up the stairs, and the grocery bag ripped open, and all the groceries went rumbling down the stairs. Boom, 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 boom. And the mortician, the owner, just kind of went, well, what are we going to do? So there's things that happen when you live in a mortuary.